Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we are going to be going over community day where we're going to actually be allowed to vote. Now, if you're kind of a newer player, you've been in Pokemon Go for a couple of years now, a while back we were actually given the opportunity to do this several times, and that is going to be voting over several different Pokemon as a community to pick the next Pokemon that we're going to see for the community day, while they do provide us with the moves that they are going to learn. This is fantastic. Now in this video we're going to be going over the moves that these Pokemon that we have been given currently have, the moves that they're going to be able to learn, the ones that are already shiny, and just everything in between, which one's going to be the most usable and viable for the community at large, if they're going to just be strictly for PvP, or if they're going to be used for PvP and or PvE, so gyms and raids, and maybe even Dynamax and Gigantamax battles. Okay, so this is awesome. I'm so excited. This is cool, and the lineup is actually not bad. You know, even if I don't get what I want for this list, it's still a fun option and notion that we're going to be able to see this, and it's not a coincidence, I don't think, that as soon as Scopely takes over, we're seeing the fun come back. Do you see this? If they want to throw in more tickets for these events, instead of one ticket, they're throwing in two. Who cares? You're not forced to buy them. As long as they're continuously giving us fun things, I'm all for it. All right, enough yapping. Let's get into the details that you want to see. This is going to be from the official Twitter post from Pokemon Go here. So let's go ahead and go over the new details here. It's going to work a little bit different than it did last time. You voted on Twitter before, now you're going to do something different. Votes will be collected via poll hosting on the official English Pokemon Go YouTube channel. So you're going to go over to their official Pokemon Go YouTube channel, and there's going to be a vote there for you to cast. I'll put in the links, and I'm sure they're going to put in the links. It's not going to be so difficult for you to find. The poll will be open for 24 hours, okay? So if you make multiple accounts, hey, whatever, do what you got to do, okay? It doesn't matter. That's you versus millions of people, right? The Pokemon will be the most voted, will be picked. So yeah, you know, that's obvious, like. So let's go ahead and see what we have going on here, folks. We are going to be seeing, for the community day, we're going to be seeing Rookidee. Wow, that doesn't have a shiny yet. Lochonk, that has a shiny, and it's awesome. But we need to go over the moves too, so we need to keep that in mind, and usability. Frillish, the obvious male and female, so there's two. Both are the same, just different, you know, male and female, just different colors there for you. And then we also have Wimpod, okay? So everything's shiny except for Rookidee. So that's Corviknight at the end of the day. Think about it. Corviknight already has a legacy, and that is going to be Iron Head, so that's interesting too. All right, let's go ahead and go over the moves here. Let's see what we have going on. So your community day candidates, Frillish, Wimpod, Rookidee, and Lochonk are here, and this is going to be for August. All right, so Frillish, evolve Frillish into Jellicent. That will know the charge attack Poltergeist. So as we know, Poltergeist is going to be a nuke ghost move, okay? So we're going to go over all their moves, and we're going to discuss this later, okay? So I'm just going to go over this stuff for really quick here. Wimpod, when evolved into Glissopod, will know the charge attack Rock Slide. Pretty interesting there as well. That's going to be giving it some coverage up against those flying type Pokemon, right? As it is going to be part bug. Rookidee, when evolved into Corviknight eventually, as it does have a first stage there. So into Corviknight, we'll learn the charge attack Sky Attack. Then Lochonk, when evolved into Oinkoloing, it is going to learn Disarming Voice. So Disarming Voice is going to be giving it coverage up against fighters. So there you have those moves there. Very nice. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look at the shinies really quick before we get into this. So we have the Wimpod. It starts off purple, and then it kind of picks up the orange accent, and you know, the green turns to blue on the Glissopod there. You know, nothing too crazy. Then taking a look at Corviknight, it is going to be going from a kind of, I would say, black, dark navy blue to a silver looking color there, which is pretty fitting, as it is going to be a steel type Pokemon. Really like that one there. And of course, we already know Lochonk and its evolutions are absolutely amazing. It goes from like a black to a pink, like an actual pig. I love this thing. This is one of my favorite shinies because it actually makes sense, right? It's pretty cool. And I do have a 0 IV shiny. That's one of the rare ones there. We'll look at that. And then we do have Frillish into Jellicent. This is a pretty decent shiny as well. I like it. You know, it's good. Yeah. Okay, we'll move on there. Let's go ahead and take a look at my inventory here. So I'm pretty stacked up. Oh, and then we'll get into the moves here. As far as my collection here, I do have quite a bit I need to transfer. I don't know why I'm holding on to all of these, why this is starred up. Honestly, I think I should have edited out a lot of this here, but yeah, my collection is looking pretty good. Now, at this time, I'm going to tell you, we're going to talk about what I want to see win this here. Now, what do you think I'm going to say? What do you think I'm going to say? Rookidee, come on. Rookidee, let's go with Rookidee. Come on, let's go. Now, all of these do have a decent option going on here. Glissopod with Rock Slide, that's pretty good. Poltergeist on Jellicent with a decent quick move to farm up the energy fast enough to kind of spam that move. Wouldn't say spam it, but throw it at a decent rate with lower attack, so you're going to be able to do even more damage, but with Shadow Ball already? I don't know. And then, of course, the pig with Disarming Voice. Which one of these is going to help you in, say, outside of PvP? Which one? None of them, period. None of them. The only one is going to help you actually is going to be Corviknight with Sky Attack. That's it. That's the only one that's going to be viable both in PvP and in PvE. Okay, that's not to say these other ones aren't going to be good, but do you like PvP? Huh? Do you like PvP? I already know the majority of you don't even play that, so why would you want anything else? Plus, it's going to be a new shiny. Hello, it's not that difficult to make this decision here. So what you're going to probably want to do is you're going to have to actually use, you don't have to, but you're going to want that Iron Head. So you'll probably want an Elite Charge TM to get Iron Head, because that is going to be a legacy. And when you do evolve one of those, or you can use the ones that you currently do have to use an Elite Charge TM to put Fly on the, or Sky Attack on the Corviknight after the Community Day does start. So you have that option too for the ones that you already have. So you have a good rank. There you go, bam, done already, right? Maybe you've maxed one out already. I just made that one, right? There's no need to make anything other higher than Ultra League, because it's not really doing anything crazy in Master League, right? It could, but I don't have the XL candies. But after this Community Day, yeah, then I will be able to do that, right? As far as everything else here, take a look. Look at that Zero IV shiny. Best buddied it up and everything. It's right up 1500 too. So I can't equip it and then use it in Great League, otherwise obviously it'd go over, but I just thought I'd best buddy it up. Absolutely hilarious. Freaking Zero IV shiny, go plus. Go plus it. Tell me a bigger prize than that. A shiny Shadow Zero IV? That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. And then I do have a female version too. Looks the same, with the same pink color. I personally think this is the best shiny on the list here. That's just me. Corviknight is okay, a little bland, a little boring, a little plain. It doesn't really matter because it's Corviknight at the end of the day, right? Shiny or not shiny, it's still that badass looking steel flying type Pokemon that just outperforms Skarmory, right? That's just the way it goes for now, because Skarmory seems like it might be getting a Mega Evolution in the future. So yeah, there's my collection there. I think that's pretty much good enough. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just move it along here. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at their moves to see what we have going on. Okay, let's go ahead and start it off with Corviknight to see if this is going to be some sort of a massive upgrade to their move pool here. So for Corviknight, fast moves are going to be Steel Wing, Air Slash, and Sand Attack. Charge moves are going to be Iron Head, which is a legacy, Sky Attack, and then Payback. All right, what move did it say is going to learn? Hold on here. Alright, I just had to stop the video and do a double take here because I feel like I'm losing my mind or something, or I'm just completely lost or whatever the hell is going on. So we're looking at the moves that each one of these Pokemon has to see if it's actually going to help them out. And I'm over here with Corviknight, Fast Attack, Steel Wing, Air Slash, and Sand Attack. Okay. Charge moves, Legacy, Iron Head, Sky Attack, which is in its move pool, and Payback. Am I missing something here? Or is there like something else going on? Because I don't get it. Sky Attack is a move that can already learn. But let me know if I'm being completely brain dead or maybe there's a typo or something. But At least it's going to be coming out shiny? Did they mean to say with the move Iron Head that it can learn? Or Brave Bird? Because this is really confusing the hell out of me. So as far as Corviknight, doesn't look like it's going to be getting a move. I don't know. I'll update this at a later time if there's some sort of an error. Not really confused about this right here. All right, moving it on though. We have Jellicent with quick move, Bubble, and Hex. Great quick moves to farm up energy. Charge moves are going to be Ice Beam, Bubble Beam, Shadow Ball, and Surf. So you have Shadow Ball already, which is a damn good hard-hitting ghost type move, and it's already getting Stab, same type attack bonus. With the Poltergeist Ghost Nuke move, obviously it's going to be doing more damage. You're going to be able to farm it up pretty quick. You can go Bubble and Poltergeist, and then or Surf and Poltergeist, however you like to run it. I don't see too much usability there, aside from obviously doing more damage. So I don't know about that one. I think that's a pass. Then we do have Lochonk. Okay, good old evolution there. And this is going to have fast moves, Tackle, and Takedown. Yeah, not too great. Tackle, you're going to always run that. Charge moves are going to be Dig, Body Slam, unfortunately got nerfed. And then it has Trailblaze. So you have coverage up against those steel types if you do need it. Nothing for really fighting, but it will be learning Disarming Voice. So you may want to run Dig and Disarming Voice. You got coverage up against the steel and then also the fighting. I personally want to see this one be picked aside from Rookidee, which is not getting an actual new move. Still, I'm confused about that. Somebody please let me know what the hell's going on here. And then for our final one here, we do have, the evolution of Wimpod. I don't know why I'm spacing it out, but it does have Fury Cutter, Shadow Claw, Metal Claw, and Waterfall. This thing is loaded up. Those are all quick moves. Fury Cutter, Shadow Claw, Metal Claw, and Waterfall. Can you? That's not all, folks. For the charge moves, we have Aerial Ace, Aqua Jet, X Scissor, Razor Shell, and Liquidation. This thing is loaded up, and just with Rock Slide is going to be even better. Actually, this would be very good. This would be a very good one. I'm not too crazy about the shiny, but it's definitely going to help it out, and it is already a very usable Pokemon for sure. So that's another, I would say, Rookidee first, then Wimpod. Frillish is just on the lower end because you don't really need Poltergeist on it, right? You're not really going to use that move. Again, I'm a little confused as far as Corviknight is concerned. It literally has Sky Attack already. And when I go back to the official announcement, this is an official thing by Niantic, and it goes into the thing. It says Rookidee, evolve Corviknight into the next stage, and then finally into Corviknight. And Corviknight, that will know the charge attack Sky Attack. And it already learned Sky Attack. I don't know. Anyways, it's a new shiny. I want the XL candies. That's what really matters. So my vote and your vote should be going for Rookidee. All right, the one that's getting a move that it already knows, whatever the hell that means. Okay. Second one, let's go Lochonk. All right, Lochonk. I know it's useless. Not really. It's gonna be fun. Let's give it a little bit more usability. And then Wimpod would probably be my second choice. It's just the shiny to me. I really can't stand that thing. And then Jellicent's last. All right, but there you have it. Pretty interesting stuff, folks. Cleared up some stuff. Corviknight's already learning the same move it already has. Oh, okay. That's the only new shiny as well. Everything else is for PvP. You could make a good Corviknight to go up against raids or power up your Dynamax. And remember, we're going to get Gigantamax of that one in the future too. So having a lot of XL candies may prove to be a good thing for you. Who knows? Who knows? Just saying, putting that out there. Anyways, if you did enjoy this video, if you can give it a thumbs up, that'd be much appreciated. And I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.
finally did it. I'm the champion of the Pokemon League. Hurry up and come. Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!